All right, so listen to this clip, and then we're going to briefly talk about it.
Believe that black women, I'm going to call the kettle black. Some men too, but mostly black women are attacking her out of jealousy. They are jealous of her looks. They are jealous of her life coaching career. They are jealous of her podcast success. They wish they were in her position.
A very common tactic for Dr. Umar to say something like this. So
Okay, all right. So let's talk about this real quick. Let me make sure I get the... All right, I'm not the most computer savvy, but let me just hold it right there. Okay, so the lady on the left is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I'm not going to call her doctor because I believe she's a fraud, and I'll explain why. So this is a brief extemporaneous presentation. So that means I didn't really prepare for it. It's kind of like, improv. I'm just going to just speak what's on my mind, okay? Now, all of you that are watching this video that know me, I take education extremely serious. And when I say serious, I mean like I'm basically married to higher education. I just love being in school as long as I can afford it and my health is good. I love being in school. And people that know me, I mean, I'm a true epistemophile. Like, I just love learning, okay? And one thing I take very serious is my title, my credentials, what I've worked for, and I despise people that masquerade to be something that they're not, holding titles that they have not rightfully earned. I take umbrage to that. So, for example, Cheyenne Bryant has been masquerading as a doctor. She even trademarked her name as Dr. Bryant. Sneaky, huh? Anyway, so she's been on all these shows, podcasts, whatever, and basically, representing herself as having a doctorate degree, right? And a master's. I believe maybe one or two masters, but I know at least one. I believe it's marriage and family. But there's a problem. She cannot provide any proof of her dissertation, transcripts, not even a list of her professors and the courses she has taken. Now, come on. Now, the university that she allegedly graduated with her doctorate degree, she's claiming that the university closed down. I did some research. I think it's called August. I mean, I have to look it up again. I'm sorry if I don't have the name, but she went to a university that closed. And that is true. They did close. But she had the audacity to say on a show that she was trying to acquire her transcripts, and the university had informed her, I think it's a financial aid office, that they have closed because they lost their accreditation, whatever happened. But the point is that she was allegedly told by someone from the registrar's office in financial aid that she can get all her money back that she invested into her doctorate degree, but that means it wipes out or obliterates her entire degree. Like, all the courses she took, it's null and void, it ceases to exist. And I'm like, I used to be a duly licensed, that's both, I'm talking about state licensed, school counselor in North Carolina and New York. So I was duly certified in both states, right? Now, they expire because, if you're not working in a certain, a certain period of time, it can expire. So, they both fell into desuetude. I may renew my permanent license here in New York if I go back to school, because I still have the master's, but if I go back to school and take 4 more classes, I have to take 4 classes, and then because I don't have enough years experience working K through 12, I have to take a state exam. Once I pass that, then I have a permanent license in school counseling, K through 12, here in New York. So after I finish my third master's degree, which after this semester, I'll be basically midway through. I should be graduating at the end of the year with my third master's. I may go back and take those 4 classes. I'm not going to like go back into the field, but I just want to have it just to say that I have it. It makes me feel good. So why not, right? But anyway, where am I going with this? So I just know, like, in order for you to call yourself a doctor or even or a licensed, practitioner at the master's or doctoral level, you have to have some proof that you completed those programs, right? So this lame baloney excuse that Cheyenne's given, saying, oh, the university closed, that doesn't mean anything. You still can get it. I've never heard of a university saying, oh, we closed down, so therefore we're going to refund you all your money back. What kind of crap is that? She can't even get her lies together. She's not even a consummate liar. She's a terrible liar. But let's just say for giggles, the university made her that offer. She never really stated if she paid them or that they, paid her back all the money that she invested. She didn't really elaborate on that, which again, with liars, you need a good memory to tell lies, but you don't need a good memory to tell the truth, right? So she can't even get her lies together. But I say to myself, even as, let's say for giggles, they paid her back the money, which that's complete BS. You still would have proof, though, that you graduated from that program. You would have a copy of your degree, whether it's in digital form or in physical form. Because, for example, Parchment, the third-party transcript company, school transcript company, you can order your degrees. I mean, I graduated with my first master's in 2001. I just recently, in the last 2 months, because they kind of changed the wordage, the language on the degree, I think the new one looks better, so it's new and improved. I just ordered an updated version of my first master's, which I graduated in 2001. I mean, that's over 25 years ago, right? So they sent me 2 versions, the digital one through Parchment and the physical one in the mail. And this is over 25 years ago. And it took I think 4 to 5 business days, and I received it. So what she's saying is complete bullshit, because you would have something to prove that you completed the program. So you would have a copy of your degree, a copy of your transcripts, right? Let's say for giggles, some people are not good about saving that stuff, but you still could supplement that with other details, such as what are all the courses you've taken? Who were the professors teaching them? Do you have any copies of your essays that you completed? You would have something, some kind of paper trail. She has absolutely nothing. And I'll tell you something, I'm so pissed off with her because she has the audacity to say that, she wrote on one of her posts, and this is coming from Cheyenne. I think it was maybe Twitter, well, they call it X now. It's either Twitter, Instagram, or maybe Facebook. I'm not sure, but I saw it on one of these YouTube videos that she had the audacity. It was something to the effect, she said, people are just jealous of me, and you notice that they have a certain look. So she's referring to black women, that they're just jealous of her because she's light-skinned, she's mixed race. I believe both of her parents are mixed race. So she's multi-generational mix. But she thinks that, all these black women are attacking her because she's pretty. This is what she says, pretty and light-skinned and blah, blah, blah. No, that's not the reason. Now, there might be some knuckleheads that are shallow-minded like that. So, I can't speak for the shallow-minded people that think that way, because there are some that do. But I can almost guarantee the majority of these black women that are coming after you are pissed off because they realize you're getting all this shine because you are, parading around your light-skin privilege. And you're pretty and / light-skin privilege, even though black women could be just as gorgeous as you, if not better looking. But my point is, she's trying to say that they're attacking her because of how she looks. No, they're attacking you because you're a liar. You're a fraud. You're a piece of shit. You are a charlatan. You're an ersatz doctoral holder. That's what you are. You know what ersatz is? It's a fake person. You're ultra-crepidarian. You're fake. You're a fraud. That's why they're mad.